You know, you talk about legacy,
Feeling a lot
and
of
you talk
solid
about
energy, a lot of
tradition.
positive
Is it like
When you're
waist
talking
up?
about the NWA,
Ready? That's
there's a legacy of 75.
That's mine.
Jay Lethal, what flavor is a yellow M&M?
What flavor is a yellow M&M? Oh my gosh. The first thing that comes to mind is what are normal flavors of normal things that are yellow, like bananas. A yellow M&M is definitely not banana flavored. I'm gonna say chocolate. I'm gonna say that the coating doesn't affect the taste. So no matter what the color, all the M&Ms would have to be chocolate flavor. That's my final answer, chocolate flavor. Hey guys, my name is Jamar Shipman, most famously known as Jay Lethal, and I am, for Ring of Honor Wrestling, a professional wrestler, and I am the first guest on the 3 count.
Very good. Very good. All right, we're going to jump right into the next question because I just cut these in half. What 2 items would you take with you if you were shipwrecked on a deserted island where all your food and water needs were already taken care of?
Okay, so let me just get this straight in my head. Your question here. All my food and water needs are taken care of, so I don't have to worry about bringing food or water.
Correct.
Okay? Which must mean that I am a pretty good fisherman, or on this deserted island there's a big cargo drop of just endless supply of food and water, which is great. So what 2 things would I bring other than food? Okay, so number 1, I would want to know, and I don't know if I can even ask you questions, but is there electricity on this island? Because my Nintendo Switch would be like, if I'm going to be all alone, first thing I got to grab is my Nintendo Switch. But if there's no electricity on this island, then I'm kind of screwed here, right? So we're just going to say that there's no electricity on the island. Huh. Ooh, man. Wow, you really dig deep with these questions. You really... Okay, so, wow. Okay, you know what? I think I would bring my action figures because they don't need to be powered. And you can get an endless, because one thing that popped in my head was like maybe a crossword puzzle. But once you get to the end, it's no good anymore. But the action figures, they just last forever unless you break them. But I'll just be real careful because I'm on a deserted island. So number 1 would be my action figures. I could make matches and make them fight. I'd be the winner every time, of course. But okay, and number 2, my second item. Second item, don't need to worry about food, don't need to worry about water, got my action figures. Item number 2 would be, I can't bring people, can I? No, can't, oh, man.
You bring Wilson.
Right, I can make my own friends. Which is that's what the action figures would have double, be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I could have my friends out of the action figures, and I could use them for enjoyment. But the second item, you know what? I'm going to bring my second item as the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to say that I would find some way, because I know like if there's a lemon tree on the island, citrus, if you do something right, you could make citrus power a light bulb. So I've got to be able to figure out some way to power my Nintendo Switch. Plus, you haven't told me if there's electricity. I'm just going to say that there's electricity somehow on my deserted island.
So maybe a solar generator and a Nintendo Switch would be your 2 things.
Well, then I can't have sacrificing the action figures. No, No, I need the action figures.
So Switch and action figures.
Yes, and I'm going to cross my fingers that there's power on the island. Because I don't have a generator. When you ask me that question, I think of the items that I have personally. I don't have an electric generator, so I couldn't bring that. I mean, unless I'm just thinking of all the things in the world. So you told me my two personal items that I would bring. Action figures and my Nintendo Switch.
Sweet. Very good. All right.
I mean, if I could just, the sky's the limit.
Yes.
If I could pick any item, you know what I mean? That's not fair. It's got to be items that I personally have. For future reference, you should edit that question and make sure you ask, out of the items, yes, out of the items that you own. Because I mean, a deep freezer would be great, but I got all the food. So a television, my Xbox, so many things.
All right, so we're going to go into question number 3. Says, describe the purpose of your job to someone from another planet.
Describe the purpose of my job to someone from another planet. I feel like, before I give this description, the person from another planet would be very dumbfounded. What? Is that a thing on your planet? Because I would imagine it wouldn't be on their planet. Purpose of my job to someone from another planet, I would say, is entertainment. There's so many things on our planet that could get you down, that could get you worried. There's so many things to worry about in this world. And there's not enough good things that bring joy and excitement, things that make you forget about all those problems you might be dealing with, family issues, bills, things aren't going right at home. And on this planet that we have, we need an escape from some of those things. Otherwise, they'll drive you crazy. I don't know how you do things on your planet, but on our planet, we need many of those things. And that is the main thing that my occupation supplies for everybody on this planet that we have here. That would be the number one thing. The number one thing and the main thing. I just think that on this planet that we have, we need more of occupations like I've had. And there are quite a few, you know. Music is the universal language. I'm sure you have music on your planet. I would hope. So things like music, professional wrestling, television shows, sports, all these things are designed, I feel, to help take your mind off of the mundane, all this is due, and this person doesn't like me, and that person hates me, and I don't feel like doing this. You get to escape all that and just, in those moments, have fun and relax and focus on what you're watching or listening to or being a part of. So that's my main occupation. That is the purpose of it. And I would love to come to your planet, whatever planet they're supposed to be from. If they don't have that stuff, then we need to look into sending everybody to their planet, because obviously they don't have worries and things that they got to take care of, and bills and sad times. There are no sad times on your planet? What planet is this? We need to go. We all need to go there. Let's go.
Sounds like we need to bring some freedom.
Well, that's it, man. There it is.
There it is. The 3 deep questions. In this 3 count, you pulled no punches. I mean, you really dug deep. People want to know what flavor that M&M is. Is it yellow for banana? Red. What about red? What are things? Apples, the cherries? M&Ms are definitely not flavored any other flavor than chocolate. I mean, then you put the peanut inside, and now we got a whole mix of... Yeah. These I had a blast on the 3 count. And I can't wait to watch other people's answers on the 3 count. With questions like these interviews are sure to be a hit.
Absolutely. Thank you again, brother.
Thank you.